It's Doritos Crash Course. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So, yeah, it's the end times. I've officially gone through everything on Xbox. The time for the free Doritos Crash Course experience has arrived. Okay, let's do it. Let's dive into the fun, the nostalgia, the craze of this Doritos promotional game. This was back in the day where we used to get promotional games like this. And I think Doritos Crash Course is usually pretty well beloved. I have a lot of people that still mention this to me to this day, and they've been waiting for the Doritos Crash Course video, so here you go. The Doritos Crash Course video has arrived. So it's all about speed and, you know, trying not to fail miserably on the Doritos Crash Course. So it's kind of like Wipeout, but like Doritos, and it was to promote Doritos. So there you go. Here we are. And it starred your avatar, which this is obviously not my avatar because, you know, backwards compatibility stuff. Oh, that's not good. That's also not good at all. So yeah, it would star your avatar, and it was a big promotional thing from back in the day because we used to get food tie-ins, and you know, like I said, Ben-Hur. There was a few games. It was like Harm's Way was like another Doritos one, and yeah, there was a few, quite a few of these types of games, and even before that in gaming, there's been many brand tie-ins like Pepsi Man and stuff like that. Cheetos is the things, but yeah, I remember when I was little, you'd get like there'd be like a cereal would come with, like, I remember Fisher-Price Nights being a thing when I was a kid. That game, true gem of my youth for sure, pure nostalgia. But yeah, this was like a fun, quirky thing. I know a lot of people talk about it very fondly. Definitely brings a lot of interesting nostalgia. It's just like, it's a fun, quirky little Wipeout thing. It's not extensively long, but you know, it gets the job done, right? It's just Wipeout, but with your avatar. There's a bunch of different levels in different places around the world. It was a cheap, quick, fun, easy promotional thing that Doritos put together for Xbox players, and I think it's pretty cool that this existed. Actually, you know, we got a Space Jam game. Well, last gen, I guess, right? I guess it was kind of part of this gen, but you know, I guess they do from time to time do little stuff like this still, but it's become more and more rare. Let's put it out that way. Yeah, it's become a rarity in gaming to see this sort of thing. It was also cool because you could basically play this with your pals. That was a big thing too. Was like the online component of it was interesting. I think a lot of people, you know, liked that, and yeah, it was just kind of neat. Like, it's quirky. I don't think it's meant to be too crazily serious. I messed up a lot. I still beat Unholy. Whew. That's disappointment for that guy. But yeah, it was just a fun, quirky little time. And, you know, it's free. So, yeah, free game. It's not hard to try. I guess this is also something that's kind of, like, I don't think you can actually emulate this game either, which is kind of fascinating. I was kind of, like, reading into it a bit beforehand because I wanted to, you know, get some fun, quirky thoughts on this. But yeah, I guess this game, because it requires like an online like sign-in thing to even get past the main menu, it's just kind of like, someday this will be lost media. Whoa, it's the screen. That is actually a really nice touch. I like that. That's really fun and quirky. You gotta like really specific. That's actually gonna be pretty hard to do. Yeah, so there's a little bit of fascinating details for you. So this one, 720p. I heard it runs at 60 Doritos a second, or really however fast you can shove Doritos in your face. Doritos, all about gaming. Holy, am I having some troubles. Some troubles with this. Is there like, do I just go fast enough? Like, what's the timing on that? I feel like it's supposed to be really easy. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but like, what's the timing to like just whip through this? I did it! Yeah! I got a checkpoint, right? Because I don't want to mess up and have to redo that because I just can't handle it emotionally. Yeah, I guess auto HDR, so it's just yeah, it's kind of just a fun, quirky, weird experience that you can play if you want to grab some of the entertainment of the era. I'm almost at a point where it's just, you know, if I wanted to do any more videos of like 360 era stuff, I'd be getting down to just like quirky little niche games that people haven't really heard of. This was always on my list of like just really out there kind of things, because I'm never sure if people are like really wanting to see this. I'm sure some of you will be like, why wouldn't anyone want Doritos? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just like, to me, it doesn't scream a big thing of this, like, you know, a lot of people really knowing or caring about it. But if it does hit at some nostalgia for you, I'm glad that that was the case, you know, obviously. Because you get a little bit entertaining out this. I think the whole thing you can finish if you're like relatively decent at it. I think the whole thing you can do in like 50 minutes or so, under an hour for sure, I would say, like all the different areas and stuff. It's not like terribly long, but again, for something that like is just a free little promotional game, it's not bad. Like you got all the avatar, like this is really a quintessential look at like the 360 era of Xbox gaming when things were, you know, good on the brand and stuff like that, not like they are now. Why can I not hit that? Like it was just like a lot better of a time for the brand. There was, you know, everything was great. You got your avatars cheering. There's like fun little backdrop things going on. The water's not bad looking. Like technically, it's not a bad thing as being like a little indie little avatar Xbox arcade game. Like it's genuinely not bad. It's actually a pretty fine, fun game. I think surprises and stuff like this were just a lot better back in the day. Like, I don't know. I look at gaming from a very interesting perspective because it's just not really, I don't know. We get more than ever, but yeah, some of the charm of this era. Why am I struggling so much with this? I think like a lot of the charm of this era is just kind of like lost, or maybe it's just like nostalgia of looking back or something. I don't know. I just, you know, I just remember there being like such fun and platform optimism. It was a great time to play video games. There were so many cool things, and I miss quirky stuff like this, like the avatars and the social features and the integration. Like it reminds me, like I think of like 1 versus 100 and stuff like that, which was a fun thing at the time too. And yeah, a lot of stuff is just kind of gone and forgotten about. It's an old people thing to talk about this stuff. is what it is. It's an old people thing to think about this one for sure. But it is funny little laughter. Oh, I'm just getting destroyed out here. I'm getting destroyed. I'm wondering, am I supposed to like? I wonder if I should try to get the achievements. Is that a UFO going by? Totally missed that bounce. Holy. It's actually getting pretty tricky. I wonder why I never really spent much time like whipping through all this for like the achievements. Seems like something I would have like done back in the day. Oh, come on. Ah! Get out of here. Stupid little water balloon things. Oh, you've got to be kidding me with this one. Okay. Ah! But yeah, it's meant to be fun. It's meant to be enjoyable, like gaming is supposed to be. I don't know why my guy's complaining. We beat Mr. Zog's time by like 4 minutes. Do. Nothing but air in the USA. Twas a simpler time in gaming. You know, actually, the 1 versus 100 thing would have been so cool to be part of, like, streaming these days, like, doing, like, co-streams of doing, like, 1 versus 100 on Xbox. Is it just because things cost too much now? Is that what it is? Is that why all the fun of some stuff just seems to have been, like, sucked out of things? I don't know. It's just bizarre, but I hope you enjoyed having a little bit of nostalgia of like a little fun arcade game from back in the day that you can, you know, it's free, so, you know, it's available. It's always sitting there.